ITV last night, there you had the tribute programme to her and the dramatisation, the Sheridan Smith Scylla last night. ITV last night, there you had the tribute programme to her and the dramatisation, the Sheridan Smith Scylla last night. And really, it was very sad. It was as if she hadn't gone, you know, but she's...
Well, we were saying, you know, Biggins and Lionel, all her friends were saying they can't imagine never seeing her again. That's what's so awful when someone's taken away from you so suddenly, isn't it? And
it begins to sink in. Meanwhile, the autopsy, the post-mortem has confirmed that Cilla Black died of natural causes. Now, it's revealed that he died of a stroke after, they say, falling, hitting her head.
They believe she fell and hit her head, but the cause of death was a stroke. It's a little bit confusing because we've got Dr. Dawn here this morning.
Probably below...
Some comfort for her family, I suppose, isn't it?
Why do strokes happen?
The difference, there is no way of knowing. Because if it's a blood clot, then we give you blood-thinning agents to try and break that clot up, if diagnosis, and give you blood-thinning drugs days, weeks or months before. That's a transient. Afterwards, it is absolutely... Afterwards, it is absolutely...
You hear people say a mini stroke.
It's when people say... We turn, or how do we turn? I hear older people saying that.
And what should it be? What's the...
Well, it depends. Much more difficult. A couple of simple things to say.
Thank you. Look, happier matters now, and earlier this year we launched a competition to find Britain's bonniest baby. Thank you. Look, happier matters now, and earlier this year we launched a competition to find Britain's bonniest baby.
Yeah, thousands of you sent in photographs of your gorgeous little bundles, but there could only be one baby-faced champion of 2015. Live by Skype to Rhiannon Piasecki and...
Because if you go to the newsagents any time soon... No, in just a moment, we're asking you which actress recently got hitched.
Start worrying, and they actually put a little bit too much skin on show. They reveal too much because they think it gets them more attention.
But it does.
But unfortunately, it gets them the wrong type of attention.
Does it?
Yeah.
You see, I've fallen in love now. No?
I think there's nothing wrong.
I proposed to her.
Nothing, less is very much more.
That's
elegant.
a very good point. And what about getting how long, intense, how long? I always say, save yourself.
Well,
it's saved now by going over to the news, fortunately, with Steve Scott. Steve, morning.
And your tips, Lady Lara's not the only expert out there we've learned today, so if you've enjoyed sharing those. Still to come this morning. And your tips, Lady Lara's not the only expert out there we've learned today, so if you've enjoyed sharing those. Still to come this morning.
We're going to find out for all the showbiz gossip for you about 12:15.
And don't forget, heartbreak is the subject of today's phone-in as well. Are you struggling to get over a breakup, a tough one, an emotional one? Maybe you were jilted unceremoniously, or perhaps you want to end a relationship but you don't actually know how to go about it.
Denise will know how.
Do you think you should be nice in ending, or you should be brutal in ending?
I think you've got to be honest. I don't think it's brutal. I think you should do it face to face and never by text. I think that's hideous.
Do you?
I do.
Do you?
So just think about it.
I'd be too frightened to end it with you face to face. No,
right, yeah, fair enough.
I'd be sending a telegram from South Africa or something.
Depends why you're ending it, I suppose, doesn't it?
Darling, there'd be no chance of that.
Good.
No chance.
No one else would have you. Denise is here. She's got lots of advice for you. We'd love to hear your stories or your questions. 08000 30 40 44, number there on your screen. You can email, of course, this morning at itv.com. We have to have those by 11:15, though, to get them on air, please.
Also this morning, she's a fan base.
It's an amazing girl.
Now, I have to say... Today, this is one of these items. I'm not sure if I should be involved in this or not, but we're talking about ladies' underwear.
Oh, yeah.
And so I sort of know the answer to this, but would you like to share with people how old your underwear is?
How old my underwear is?
Yes.
What I'm wearing today? Underwear?
Yes.
What I'm wearing today? Or just generally?
Well, I only ask you because...
I've got some quite old underwear.
Yes, but old but trustworthy.
Old but trustworthy.
Yes.
So you have your classics of your underwear wardrobe,
that's right.
don't you? Your go-to bra and the big comfy pants.
Darling, why do you ruin the illusions of millions of people with this?
But women know I'm telling the truth.
See, I don't go and tell people about the G-strings I wear. Why do you tell them about... Well, see, you're just ruining the illusion for people. 2/3 of you, according to this morning poll, admit...
They're with me.
Well, admit to owning a pair of pants that is over 5 years old.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Anyway, we've got Joe Elvin here.
A bit of inspiration where to go. We've got Jeff Brazier
Jeff's
involved in
done
this.
all the hard work for you. He's been visiting some of the most scenic places in the country and then bringing them your way, so you can have a little peruse, thinking, is that your kind of place?
And do you know where he's going today? He's going to the Isle of Skye.
Never been.
I
I've
have
heard
been.
it's
What did I tell you?
beautiful.
What did I tell you? Just before you go to the Isle of Skye, there's now a bridge from the mainland to the Isle of Skye. But when I went, there wasn't a bridge and there was a ferry. And I drove a long way and I got there. I got to a place called the Kyle of Lochhalsh, right? And I put the seat back of the car. I was tired. I said to the ferry operator, I said, how long will this be? And he said, 45 minutes. And I said, right, 45 minutes, OK, I'm going to have a wee sleep. So I put the car back, and within seconds, everyone was going beep, 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 honking, and I was holding everybody up from getting off the ferry. He actually said to me, 4 to 5 minutes. Well, not 45, 4 to 5 minutes. Anyway, here we are. Let's go to the Isle of Skye for the next 45 minutes.